All right. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, playing right. I guess. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hello,
Hello.
hello,
Yeah. Can you hear us?
hello.
Hello. Can you hear
Can
us?
you hear me?
Yeah, we can
Okay.
hear you.
Can you hear
Yeah.
me?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you hear me? Oh, yes, I can hear you right now. I can hear you right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
We
right.
can hear
We
you.
are live right now. We are live. We are live right now.
All right.
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you right now perfectly. I can hear you. Okay. All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Good
Come to
morning.
another episode on Any Radio, and we have a wonderful guest with us this morning, Flashgrave. Can you say hi to the audience? All right. All right. All right. Please say hi to our audience so you can introduce yourself, tell them about yourself. No, they can get to
Hi.
know who we are speaking to today.
Do you want to
All
go
right.
first?
Yeah.
Did you hear my
Yeah.
question?
Yeah. We heard you. And hi. This is on.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello. Can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes. We can hear
Yeah,
you.
you're perfectly audible.
You're perfectly audible.
Um, there might be some technical issues because of which Shioma might join us in the midst of the conversation. Let me just take the conversation forward from here. Flashcrave, please introduce yourself in your own words. Our audience would like to hear more from you.
Yeah, sure. So this is on in one. I guess I'm audible, right?
Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah. So let me turn on the video also. Yeah. So this is Onirwan from Fleshcrave, and I'm the guitarist, and he's Protik. You can also like see.
This is like Pratik, and I'm the vocalist. So I'll hand over the mic to our guitarist, and he'll carry on the rest thing.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
And that's all.
As we are discussing today on our topic, Evergrowing um, metal music concert from
Hello?
the Indian subcontinent. Hi, Shima. Hi, Shima. Are you on the stream? So let us know, let us know your thoughts on ever-growing metal music concerts from
Hello,
the
I can
Indian
hear you.
subcontinent.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, let's just host the podcast today together because your network might be a bit of having some problem, right?
I guess I can hear you properly. I can hear you.
All
I
right,
can
all
hear
right,
both of you properly.
all right.
Okay, so you were asking about the like Indian metal scene or like the music scene. So, like, what from my point of view, Indian music scene is very diverse, and it has like we have seen a lot of bands like you know
Since
Parikrama.
80s, actually, yeah.
Yeah, since
Rock
80s,
Machine and
Rock Machine, yeah, and also bands like
Parikrama.
Parikrama, yeah, and Millennium, and so these are the bands like we have first seen in metal
Like
scene,
nationally,
like,
nationally,
and
yeah.
yeah, they were nationally acclaimed, and at the
Then
same point of time, like there were like similar kind of music
a revolution, I
growing.
guess,
Yeah, a revolution was going
in West
in
Bengal.
West Bengal or Calcutta as well, like with Mohinar Ghoraguli.
Yeah.
So that is like a huge impact on that has a huge impact on Indian music overall, like in the uh, you know alternative
Because
music scene,
yeah,
or you can say rock scene, like anything.
and luckily, the place from where we belong, like in West Bengal, like basically, if you say like we belong from Calcutta, like Kolkata, and then we belong from South Kolkata, and if we really get down to the main point, like we belong from Nagtala, and luckily Gautam Chattopadhyay l- was from our area, and Moina Ghoraguli started from here. The revolution, the whole revolution started from here. Then the whole Bangla rock scene,
Yeah,
yeah, the Bangla rock scene started in Kolkata. Then uh, from
yeah, Nagpur Metal Poli, yeah.
Nagtola Metal Poly, then Pit, and
Yeah, yeah,
everything. Like, luckily, West Bengal has always been blessed with the whole underground scene, like underground scene, be it any genre like folk music, rock, metal, and all that.
yeah. So that's like from West Bengal, we can say that, and like at the same point of time, like not the same time, around 2000. No, I think 1997 was the first Cryptos album, I guess.
Yeah,
So like at the same point of time,
we're going towards
Cryptos,
Bangalore.
yeah, towards Bangalore, it was like also growing. Like it was starting for heavy metal.
Yeah,
Uh, like it was a growth for them, and like what to say,
India has always been a
we
place
cannot
for,
we cannot miss like demonic resurrection,
yeah. Ah, obviously,
Bhayanak Moth,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Mumbai, like
like
Mumbai was a
Mumbai.
place for like demonic resurrection. Demonic resurrection, like Sahil Makhija from Demonic Resurrection. He's like the god of underground music scene, and he belongs from Mumbai. So basically, India has been a place where different kind of musicians have came up in the underground scene. That's it.
Yeah, so like uh, also we can like say at the recent like scenario after the the COVID situation, we can see a lot of new bands are also coming up, like I think Kill the King was
Yeah,
after
Kill
that.
the King. Then
So
from our West Bengal armament.
armament is like from 2010.
10 years.
Yeah, 10. So
Armament, then uh,
yeah, Motor. Yeah, obviously.
Falcon.
Falcon. Yeah,
He's
Falcon
an
was the
ex Falcon.
Falcon was my first band. Like I used to play guitar in Falcon,
Yeah.
and
So India has always been a place for underground music scene, be it rock, folk, and anything.
yeah. So that's all.
Great, great perspectives you have for the ever-growing metal music scene here in India. Now I'd like to ask you, metal music concerts are a guarantee of quality and amusement for every palate, ranging from the softer sounds to the most brutal, with an amazing theatrical scenario and a great, great environment. Do you want the scene to evolve, stay the same, or add any essence?
So like, yeah, you are completely right about that. We have a different like perspectives of metal, s- like the softer genres are there. Like also we can say progressive metal is there, which is like also growing in India, and at the same point of time, the most brutal, like you can say death metal bands like also
Strangler.
yeah, Strangulate is there. So all these bands like they created like very wrong, I'm sorry, yeah, very like broad spectrum of like what to say, you can explore many kind of genres like happening in India only. So what I think is like we should always keep on exploring, and there is no boundaries in music. So
Yeah,
this,
exactly.
yeah, so the scene should always like grow, and it should always grow. Yeah, like uh,
And I don't think like there has been any boundaries when it, like there hasn't been any boundaries when it comes down to underground music, and I'm pointing out on the term underground music, and underground music includes many genres, be it metal and all that. So there hasn't been any boundaries, and I don't think India hasn't, like there have, I have not seen people who are shied about playing their music. I know it's tough. There has been a lot of struggles, but still, we are going on, and you know about it. Like, yeah, there's a struggle, but still, it still goes on.
yeah,
Rightly said, rightly said. Metalheads, a short word for black dress weirdos with a strange common sense and a passion for things that are loud, are known for being delightful oddballs for the most part. Your thoughts on the same?
I don't believe in such things. There's no rule when you're a metalhead. Where whatever the where whatever the fuck you want, do whatever the fuck you want. Just listen to good music. Stay true to your music. Don't be a poser. That's the thing. Just don't be a poser. That's it. Wear a pink t-shirt, come down to my gig. I love you. Just have idea about my music, what I'm playing. That's it. Respect the music which I'm playing. That's it. Wear whatever you want. Wear a orange t-shirt, green t-shirt, red t-shirt, black t-shirt, whatever the fuck you want to wear. Do whatever want fuck you want to do. And the best thing is that metal is not about what you are wearing, and it's not about what t-shirt you're wearing. It is about what you love and what you're listening to. I hope you get my point, right?
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah. It is not about t-shirt. It's not about the posters which are hanging on your wall and all that. Just love what you're listening to. And it's a very deep thing. Like I'll go into the whole thing, but I don't want to. This podcast will go on a long.
Well, we are very satiated with the misconceptions about the genre, and obviously, with uh, like listen to more, listen to more metal music, progressive metal music in days to come from your band, from your composition as well. So next question I would like to ask is Belgium, historically known as the battleground of Europe, can keep its name for a far happier reason. The European country hosts other than the finest foods. Belgians sure knew how to cope with that infamous name by patenting some unmissable delicatessen. Also one of the finest metal festivals in the continent. As Graspop Metal Meeting is true to its countryman spirit and grants great hospitality and a warm welcome for a reasonable price and a very, very nice lineup for the concerts, can we hear your take on the Kolkata metal music scene from the Indian subcontinent? Am
Yeah,
I clear?
yeah, we heard you. So, like for Kolkata metal scene to begin with,
It's growing.
yeah, it's growing obviously.
It's growing,
Yeah, and
and it is in a very very good
very
state.
good state. Yeah, like what we have seen.
Touch wood. It's in a
Yeah,
very good state.
like what we have seen for last 1 or 2 years, like too many gigs happening, like back to back, which
Bands are getting
yeah,
opportunities.
bands are getting
Different bands are
opportunities, and
getting
all the bands are getting opportunities. Like it's not like
to showcase them.
yeah, it's not like someone like only they are playing. Like everybody is getting opportunities in all the from all the organizers. They are also friendly,
Yeah.
and like the current like organizing commit. I mean
Like the whole or
the whole community.
community.
Like
Like yesterday,
yeah,
yeah. For example, like yesterday, I attended a gig that was called Pit, and I remember the first time when I attended Pit, I was in school, and right now I'm a adult right now. Like it has been like 10 to 12 years, but I've attended that gig, and it has been an amazing experience, like every time. And I would like to mention few people who are working for the whole Kolkata metal scene. It's like people like Onivar Bhumik, Shom Shubro, Prosunno, then
Devarshida.
Deborshida. Yeah, absolutely, Deborshida. Then there are different kind.
Boydurjo.
Boydurjo, yeah, Boydurjo. Like we are
Oh
going to
man.
play
Yeah.
Boydurjo. There are different kind of people who are working mm, like without like any, like how would I say,
Like no stones unturned. Like
yeah,
they are
they're giving everything,
everything.
everything. And I've never seen this thing. Like every month in Calcutta we are having gigs, and this is incredible
Yeah,
in a way.
and also
And
I would
basically
like
they're
to
working selflessly.
yeah, they are working selflessly, and also I like to add a few things like from where it started. Like obviously Pit, what he mentioned,
Yeah.
Pit and Naktola Metal Poly we mentioned previously. Yeah, Then also Putrid Ascendancy,
Yeah. Then
Kolkata Old School Metal
Cosma.
Scene, yeah, Cosma.
Cosma.
Kolkata Old School Metal Association, and we have the Calcutta Punk Society as well. So
There has been a
there has
lot
been a
of
lot of organizers like
organizers
Kolkata has seen for metal. Like
for metal
I'm concentrating on metal only because
and
like
even underground music.
yeah, underground music scene also we are
Uh,
Anirban Bhumi. He is only
yeah,
like
he
like
looks after
cross.
the whole scene.
Yeah, he like
He's
you
trying to cross over.
play he lets bands play with like hip hop artists, and like it's a crossover kind of a show. So all these things
Are happening.
happening in Kolkata, so it's
So
good.
it's pretty much a good scene
Yeah,
for.
it's a good scene.
Great, great to hear from you again. And it's like we want the music metal, like the metal genre should grow not only in Kolkata but also in different states where the representation of Indian subcontinent is uh, like has to have a huger impact in the other subcontinents as well, or in the other continents as well. We should have a strong representation of Indian metal music from our nation, while in bigger festivals or bigger platforms where we would like to see someday your band Fleshcrave or any indigenous band trying their best to let their thoughts from their mind. I hope I am able to give you a good response for your answer.
Yes, yes, yes. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a good response. Yeah, actually, uh, every band or every artist should actually grow not only in metal, like all the genres, as you said. So yeah, uh, it should like the music scene of India is you know we have good artists, so everybody should like start listening to like indigenous good artists, like you know your next door neighbor might be a good artist, so you must you should like try to, yeah, you should try to always encourage them. Yeah,
But there's
Yeah, we are always there to support people.
yeah, yeah.
So let me ask you, while going through all the process of creating music, then delivering the music on the stage, then like all the possible events that happens in a musician's life, like days of sweat, then music, then sweat, again beer. Have I mentioned sweat? And to the most infamous music for a series of unmissable metal festivals. Amplify those hot festival vibes to something more hardcore.
sorry.
Can you repeat the question?
Can you amplify, I believe you have attended and represented your bands in metal festivals, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
obviously, yeah.
obviously.
Yeah, there must be like days of sweats, then there might be like days of only music.
Yeah, yeah,
And
Hmm.
yeah. uh,
To be honest, like I'll keep it short. It's all about practicing,
hmm,
getting down to the day where we need to play, getting down to the
hmm.
venue, play our set list, and make sure that people are having a good time. And this is the most
we
important
have a
part.
good time, like we make sure that everything is on right place,
Yeah,
so that we can have a good time on
it's
the
like
stage. Yeah,
a give and take thing.
yeah, give and take thing. We have
Like
fun, you
we
have
are
fun.
having a fun. Yeah, exactly.
And at the same point of time, as you said, like what to say, like days of sweat, obviously, like
That is like rehearsals,
rehearsals, yeah,
and we
and
love it.
we love it, obviously,
We
and
love
we love to play. Like today only we'll yeah, we'll jam.
exactly, exactly. Like
So
after this whole interview, we'll take some rest, then we'll go down for our rehearsals, and the grind is the
like
main point.
yeah, the
Yeah,
main point is like by grind we mean like
we're
the
not talking
way
about
we,
genre. Yeah,
not the genre, yeah, like
yeah. The
we are,
grind,
we all are working over, like
yeah, working on our
me,
songs and
him,
on that.
like working on the songs, and uh, everybody on the band, like giving their inputs and trying to make our songs better
And
and more
make sure that
enjoyable.
Fleshcrave is a better band.
Yeah, obviously it's we try to make it a better band every day,
Mm.
and so that's it.
Our motto are very simple. We're like simple guys with simple mottos,
Yeah, like go out, have fun, play, come back home,
and
and obviously yeah,
make sure
drink a
that we
lot.
are making old school death.
Yeah, old school death music,
Oh.
and that's all.
Some will experience
Yeah,
that
yeah,
in
in
December.
Tejpur we are going to like
December.
like yeah, in December
Oh.
we're going to, you know.
You can promote the Tejpur Extreme Hours here in our show if you
Yeah,
want.
Yeah,
yeah. That is
so
why we are here
yeah, so like uh, we are going to play
in
for,
Tejpur.
yeah, in Tejpur, like organized by Tejpur Extreme
Tejpur
Hours.
Extreme
Yeah,
Hours.
and yes, and like we are looking forward to the show because bands like Air Raid, Siren, like one of my favorite bands. Like I have
Yep.
listened to them, and we are actually looking forward to play in that like venue. We like we want to play to a new crowd. Like
And on top of that, we want to play in a like rather than a venue. It is going to be an open air show.
I
It is
guess,
going to be crazy,
yeah,
crazy.
if it's an open air show, it's going
Yeah,
to be
it is going to be
crazy.
crazy.
Mm.
And, like if like metal musicians, all the metalheads, you guys know that we love to mosh, and we
Yeah,
always
the mosh pit.
yeah, we love to leave the mosh pit on the, like on the show. So make sure you guys turn up, everyone from like uh,
Everyone from
everyone from that area,
everyone
Assam,
every from
Tejpur.
Assam, Tejpur, and anyone near
Like
that,
I'm not
just come
really
down.
good with the areas, like nearby areas, but people who can come down, please, like make sure you
And anyone
turn
who
up.
is
Yeah,
listening to this whole thing,
yeah.
do
Anyone
listen
listening
to
to
Flesh Creep.
yeah, anyone listening to this interview, go and check out Fleshcrave because we are trying to give our best. And
Yep.
one more thing, yeah, we would like to add up is like uh, we are planning on our new songs,
Yep.
new EPs. So like try to subscribe our Facebook channel
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like the
Like
YouTube channel if you
just
can.
if you're listening to this, just go down to Facebook,
Yeah,
like our page,
yeah, like our
then
page.
go down to YouTube, type Flesh Crave, you will get our channel only. Subscribe to that channel, and there's something like after 2023,
Hmm.
like on 2023,
Hmm.
a new song is going to come up.
Yeah, we are going to release a new song, and who knows, we might release the EP
Maybe
as well. Who knows? We are working on it. Maybe we'll complete
there are
it.
a lot of plans.
Yeah, there are a lot of plans. So stay tuned.
Great, great. We
And by
are
the way,
staying tuned.
I need to plug for another band who is going to Tejpur Extreme Festival, like a band who is going to play in Tejpur Extreme Festival is Antakala.
Yeah, Antakala,
Oh
like
God.
those guys.
People will surely turn up for Andagala Bapre. It's like a very huge band with a very strong message.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah,
It's a death metal band, right?
yeah. They are. I guess they're black metal, right?
Yep.
Black metal band.
Yeah, it's black metal band.
Yeah.
Like representation of the metal scene is known to be a severely underrated music genre. Your suggestion for the mainstream media to view metal groups favorably. Let us know your prep for, as you already discussed your plans for Tejpur Extreme Hours. Can you let us know, like, is the representation in mainstream media of metal groups is favorable?
Uh, like in the mainstream media, do you mean like TVs or radio channels or something like that, or like social
Yeah,
media?
commercially viable like streams where
Okay,
you just work, where you might have like certain portions of your work neglected or ignored for the sole purpose of commercial gains.
all
How do
right.
you think that this entire scene should change?
Um, to be honest with you, in I don't know about other states, but in West Bengal, it's not at all possible for a musician to like
At least for a metal
yeah,
musician,
at least for a metal musician to just
be commercially
be
successful.
commercially successful. Yeah, because we are like totally underground, and
It's an
mainstream
underground scene.
media,
It's an underground
yeah,
scene. Absolutely an
Mm.
mainstream
underground scene.
media over here doesn't have any idea about what proper actually, you know people are there
I'll
who.
make it more real. It's like the media over here, like it concentrates more on like Sazbahu serial. That is more real over here. Yeah,
Yeah,
that is the whole thing. So basically, when we are planning about our band, like when we are talking about Fleshcrave, and when we are thinking about the whole metal scene and how we should grow, what I believe and my band believes is that let's take one step at a time.
Mm.
yeah,
Let's take one step at a time and let's try to make it a more better place, more bigger. Let's see what happens after 2 years, 3 years, maybe after 5 years or 10 years. You don't know what will happen after that. So let's plan out things. Let's see how it works out. That is how that's how Fleshcrave plans to work, and let's see how our whole underground scene works.
Great, great. Because I would like to address this particular mainstream thing where not in only metal music but in certain profession, some parts of originality gets craved out for the purpose of commercial success.
Yeah.
Hence, artists feel like they should be represented in raw format, like however they are like representing their feelings, they should be like original with the content while they are allowing the audience to watch the content. Particularly for the sole reason the artists want to feel appreciated for their talent. If the talent is craved out of the scene, there's no point even if it's commercial successful sometimes. I believe some artists really gets hurt. Like it hurts if your talent is craved out from the scene, uh, even if for a few minutes or for a few seconds, right?
yeah,
Hence,
obviously.
I don't believe metal music scene is like metal music scene is untouched from all those like barriers and boundaries. I believe we are just open people and like representing our thoughts and raw format, and appreciating each other in every other state, or in not only metal music, in every other genre where musicians from the entire Indian subcontinent is representing themselves as metal musicians in bigger festivals and bigger platforms, right?
Yeah. So what you said is like the talent is scraped off, and like we are, actually hurt about it. Yeah, it's right. Like when, like in mainstream media, if for the sake of making it commercial, if we need to, actually put down our ideas and follow someone else, uh, and when it's our artistic space, so it will hurt. But I would like to mention, like previously in West Bengal, we had shows like ET, like Bandwagon. Yeah, so these are like commercial shows where actually bands used to compete. Yeah, we were in school at that point of time. Like we were kids, we were not even into music. Like we were just like, okay, so these guys are playing guitars and like they are sounding
Ask
loud.
our parents, like, can we just have some time just to watch that show?
Yes,
But
yes.
that was a golden time, and
Yeah,
I don't think that will come back.
no, yeah.
There's no way it is going to come back.
Because that's what I'm actually talking about. So like at some point of time there was a scene where in West Bengal, I'm talking about that, at least Bangla rock scene also was like, you know
Was
showcased.
growing.
Yeah, and there were shows like that. But now we don't have like
Thing has more
competitions or, yeah,
no, no, no.
like,
According to me, like what I feel is that the whole thing has switched to social media.
yeah,
Now
the
it's
whole
more
thing has
like
switched to
how
social.
you promote yourself, each and every band. I'm not talking about any certain genre or any certain kind of artist or any kind of anything. Whatever, it depends upon how you can promote yourself on social media. And if you can understand the route or the way how you can promote yourself, you can just grow. And we suck at that,
Yeah,
actually.
we suck at
we
promoting.
we we suck at that. Trust me on that, we suck at that. As a band like Fleshcrave, we suck at that. We actually don't know how to promote ourselves. I'm just being
Very
honest.
funny. Yeah, I got your perspective. It's like
But it
you're
is very
very,
important. But
very
it is
honest.
very important to, it's very important to promote yourself on social media. But yeah, we make sure whenever our songs or our live show
Yeah,
videos and
videos
all
or
that
anything are
comes up,
comes up.
we try our best to promote ourselves. But yeah, whatever.
Cool,
We
cool.
work on music
Uh,
actually.
Good, good. And what do you think about women in metal scene? Like woman representation in the metal scene?
Okay. So yeah, you can.
Like, can you just elaborate on that question actually? Like, I
I was
know what
asking
you're
about
talking about.
woman representation. Hmm.
Like attending gigs, right?
Oh, not only attending gigs, but representing metal scene in other countries or other continents, the women of our country or any other country that you have
Yeah.
noticed particularly in the metal scene, because there are girls
Basically,
and women
basically,
building up their own bands nowadays.
yeah. So I'll come back to the second part of that whole question. What I believe is that when it comes down to uh, like women coming down to our gigs and all that, we actually never think like that. If you love our music, be it like if you're a guy or girl, you love our music, just come down to our show, enjoy.
Same goes for
Ha,
like artists. Like
exactly,
it doesn't matter
exactly.
if you're
Ha,
a guy or
exactly,
a girl.
exactly, exactly. Like, we have no bias on gender. That is
Hmm.
the whole thing. We have no bias on gender. Like, first of all, the our audience, if you love our music, come down to our gig, enjoy our set list, enjoy other bands and all that. And what I feel is that if some people think like, yeah, certain girls are coming down is special or and different kind of thing, that is a problem. We should not emphasize on the thing like a
We should
gender.
make them comfortable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly, exactly.
yeah.
It should not, we should never think about like who is coming. Like it is very normal, like what in our generation time is
Like
like,
I would like to add something like when a guy, like when a boy, like goes.
any guy comes down, it's very normal, but
Yeah,
we should not generalize it like that.
yeah. Like
Exactly, that is my point. If you
yeah,
love our music,
if you love metal, you are there. Like
if you love metal music,
any music, like
just come down to
yeah,
our gig, enjoy it. That's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
All right. I was having a different perspective on the same question. I was seeking an answer from you on the woman representation in the metal scene, as in the audience is always a mixed culture. Audience would be the man or woman or any gender. We are not focusing on the gender as of now. But bands, metal bands that are owned by a woman or that are where the participants and the bandmates
As
are
long as
women
you're
in
making,
particular.
yeah, sorry to interrupt you. As long as you're making good music,
Hmm.
it works.
Yeah, like yeah,
Feel,
it
as long
works.
as you're making good music, it works. Doesn't matter if it's a all boy band, all girl band, or it is a band which includes two girls, three guys, three girls, two guys. Doesn't
I mean,
matter.
like
Just make good music.
yeah, like
Great, great, great
women.
answer.
Yeah, we
Just
have
make
seen
good
people
music.
like Lita
Make
Ford.
sure, yeah, just
Yeah,
make good music.
yeah, like there are like women, like remarkable women in like
Yeah,
the scene, like
Melissa Cross.
yeah, Melissa Cross. So like we have to not think like that, like you know, fronted by a woman or something like that. If you are doing good music, you will
Yeah.
always be supported, will be loved,
Hmm.
Like for
and
example, I would love,
say
I would love a female guitarist in my band, but it will, like one thing will matter is that if she's playing good or not.
yeah. So
If she can
you're
play
going
our
to kick me
riffs,
out or not?
no. If she can play our riff,
Okay, cool.
that's it. Just make good music.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
is the thing. And this goes out to every listener. Don't think about the gender and all that thing. Just concentrate on your music. And we live in a society which has progressed a lot.
Yeah.
Great, great response from you. So what's brewing next for our listeners?
Less.
For the next release, we are going to, you know, there was a song like we created at least, you know, what
Two
to say,
years.
2 years back. Yeah. So that song was never released in like
Like on
in
social media
social media,
or
as in
on
like
YouTube.
in a studio version. Okay,
Yeah.
so we have that song in YouTube, uh, like a
On,
mobile recorded version, a demo. Okay, so
so basically, what we are planning is that
we are going
we
to
have
properly release
few
the song.
songs, and we want to release it in a very
Oh, that
caveman version.
that version.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
caveman version.
yeah,
Like very old school, like sticking to that whole late
demo
80s,
approach.
yeah,
Yeah,
late 80s and early 90s demo version.
Yeah, so actually what happened was like we previously thought that we'll release totally old school like songs where we used to
Like
record on
how we
mobile
started,
mobile recorders and like anything you can grab. But later on we thought no, we are like going to properly record those
record the whole
songs,
thing,
the
but we
whole
are going
thing.
to stick to that
Yeah,
caveman
we are going to stick to
instinct.
the like totally old school like approach, and not like the songs we have already released. That we are approaching a really polished, you know what to say, like
Basically,
mastering.
what we are planning is that in 2023 we are going to release a demo which will include three songs, right?
Yeah,
Which we have, which we used to
already.
work on,
Yeah,
and it's almost done. It is going to be a demo which will include three songs and a cover.
yeah,
We are not going to talk about that.
yeah.
That is going to be a surprise, and on top of that, work on our EP, which is
Which we have
based.
already
Yeah,
promised, like
yeah, which
from
we
a
are
long back.
working, which we are working on, and we are taking some time because it is
It's a
based on.
unfinished work, right? So
Yeah,
it's actually based on Kentaro Miura's
buzzer.
Berserk. So we all,
Do you listen to like do you read mangas, or are you aware of Berserk or anime?
Yeah, who
Yeah.
doesn't?
So basically, yeah. So our EP is going to be based on Berserk.
yeah. So
Oh
also
wow.
it's like we are trying to give it a perspective,
Like we're just giving
like
some time.
you're trying to give it a good perspective, like it's an unfinished story, so we are like trying to also come up with something which the audience might not like, they can think, they can imagine whatever they want through, like we know that we can imagine while listening music, we can understand from the lyrics. So we are trying to give it such an approach that people have their own take on the ending or the outcome, which is not really like known to anyone. And
But basically, well, like
we are
what
taking time for that. Yeah,
we
like
are taking,
we have
we
to
are,
make that a
yeah,
really
we are
proper.
not rushing for it.
It's going to be
Huh.
a like
Every like what I believe is
conceptual
that,
album, right?
yeah,
So
basically what I believe is that if you need to produce something good, it needs to, like we need to take some time for that.
yeah,
So we are taking some time. In the meantime, we are going to work on the demo,
yeah,
and
Hmm.
hopefully in 2023 that demo is going to come out, and it is going to be old school AF.
yes.
God. And since it's like disruption, you already have faced, we already have faced disruption. Let us know your take on the same disruption and metal scene. Like we all faced a very long phase of disruption in COVID times, right?
Yeah,
In the music
yeah.
industry as well. So your take
It's
on the same.
should I speak as our band? Like
Yeah,
it is going to be
or
very short. Basically, this band was formed in the COVID era.
yeah, like it,
Everyone used to be in like he was from a different band. He took time off from there. I was in a different band. So basically, Fleshcrave was formed in the COVID era. It was formed in
uh
2020.
2020. Yeah,
2020. Basically, he formed the band, and our ex drummer.
extra more, yeah.
Yeah, our ex drummer. He's not playing right now due to some personal problem. So basically, our ex drummer and he formed the band. Then I got a message from him. He said that, would you like to sing for us? Then I was like, yeah, absolutely. And the whole COVID era was going at that point of time. I went to the jam and loved what Fleshcrave was doing. Then I invited Orithro Banerjee, the guy who is playing bass right now in our band, and that is how the whole band started.
Yeah.
COVID era started this whole band. So
It's not really that bad, but yeah, I would say, uh, like from the point of view of the nation, like we were really fucked up. Like uh, everybody was stuck in their house. Like we were not allowed to.
we were
We were
not allowed
facing
to go out.
curfews, right?
Yeah, curfews.
When we
Yeah,
were trying to jam, like when we started jamming, there was like curfews for like
even recording our
seven
first single
fifteen
was a
days
struggle.
Yeah, like there was something like 15 days people were going out in between. After that 1 2 months or 3 months lockdown, then again 15 days people are those 15 days we used to like come out and jam, and like it was hard. But we were stuck in our houses, and then when we started jamming, like in those gaps of like those 15 days, we used to try to jam every day, not every day, like frequently. And yeah, we got got our stress out. Yeah, that's correct, true.
I
But
don't know if I should say this or not. I'll keep it short. Flesh Crave for me and for him has been a struggle
yeah,
since day one, and we love the struggle.
we love the struggle.
We love the struggle, and this goes out to everyone. And
All the
who and all the
Bengalis.
people who have read Berserk, we love you, our strugglers.
So good to be true. Your words are very warm and very encouraging for our listeners and audience. It was a really good time. The mornings of Sunday mornings in November
Yeah,
is like a very good time to have a podcast with a very good band formed at the time of disruption where people were losing hope of beginning something. We see a new ray of light from your words, and we'd like to hear more from you in future times. We are waiting for your arrival for the Teachpur Extreme Hours. We are always there for musicians, and we are always there for metal music, because metal representation should be growing and should be in a very good representative format for the entire world stage. If a band is formed just a few years before, it should have a good response in both the tough times and the good times as well, wherever they might be performing, whether in a different country, whether in a different state, or whether in an online format, in a plain podcast show. I thank each one of you for joining us today. It was really good to have you for the podcast.
It
And
was
may
lovely if
Flashcrave.
we would have more podcasts like this. And it was lovely having you.
My pleasure, my pleasure. And I believe Shioma would have joined the session if she would have some technical issue.
Maybe next time.
Um,
yeah,
Maybe next time.
yeah, exactly,
yes.
exactly. And she just dropped in some message telling you, please continue the conversation. We already love the band, and let the music come up more from the team and the band, and let's attend the extreme Tejpur Extreme Hours and have some good time together.
Yeah. So we are going to have a good time.
Any advice for the budding musicians?
Any advice for the budding musician? We are budding musicians. Advice for him: work on your guitars. Advice for me: work on my vocals. And advice for my whole band: work on music. We are
Great.
no
No, like
gurus.
not like that. Yeah, obviously, to our friends and all the bands working hard.
Just work on your
Yeah,
music
just work hard. Make sure you like
and
give
make
it
sure
all your
you and
best. Yeah,
have fun.
have fun. Yeah, just have fun. You know, you are like giving your everything, like working and earning money and all that. You all your tensions, all your stress. You have
This
everything,
passion.
but then you have this, the metal music. You have your band. You have your music. So do it properly and like make sure you have fun, your audience has fun. Have
Yep.
fun, just yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That is the point. You have fun and make sure the music which you're making it's worthwhile and the audience who is listening to it is having fun listening.
Yeah.
I hope you're coming
Exactly.
down to Tejpur Extreme Festival.
Yeah, it's on December 18th, right?
Yep.
All right, we'll be there for each of the band performing there, and we'll definitely vouch for more audience to follow up on the upcoming concerts. And we want to listen more from you in the online social media platforms as well. Please do follow up on the social media handles and signing up for today. Stay tuned for more podcast sessions with new bands, new metal music bands, and new bands in the future also. Thank you, Flashcrave, for making this podcast happen, and we wish you a very great day ahead. Thank you.
Yeah,
And even
same to you.
same.
Thank you.